This week we read some glossy magazines for women or ladies.
Yeah. So, Grazia this week. This is a magazine that has fascinated me ever since I moved in with my girlfriend, because this magazine just appears on the side. And she would say she's not into celebrity.
It's like a poltergeist.
All of that. It is. And you just see this. I mean, I've never actually flicked through until this week, but the front page headlines are normally enough. Grazia is a relatively new glossy magazine, launched a few years ago. It claims to offer two main things: exclusive A-list news, fashion tips and trends, which I think we could both do with some help on, Stuart.
We definitely could.
So what did you think of the fashion tips and trends?
Well, they were very helpful. Apparently, to be more fashionable, we have to stare directly into any cameras that we see, like we're trying to pierce the reader's head with our minds, like in the movie Scanners.
Yeah.
And also, we have to have someone to spend at least half an hour on Photoshop making us look like we're made out of wax.
Yeah, quite a lot of that. I have a general problem with fashion tips. If somebody tells me, all right, this is a comedic example, but still, if somebody tells me jeans are in, or, I don't know, floral prints are in this year, what do you do with your old clothes? And I have about 12 T-shirts, which most of them are about 8 years old. So, am I supposed to throw them out? Or do you keep them for the next time they're in? I can't understand fashion.
I can't understand it, and there is a much better reason that I don't understand fashion whatsoever, especially the fashion that Grazia presents. Mm-hmm. They have this section called the fashion charts, basically a top 10 of what's fashionable at the moment. Now, Grazia costs £2 in any local supermarket up and down the country. And this page leads with shop this page, encouraging you to buy everything there in order to look fashionable and amazing. And they actually have a Grazia app which lets you do that in just the tap of a button to buy everything on their fashion chart.
So you just put your size in and
pretty much, yeah.
Size 10, shoes 10.
Yeah. I added up the total costs of everything on that page because they helpfully list it. £6,654.95. And that's not including the tailored coat, which is apparently key to the autumn look, which costs £1,180 alone. So in order to be fashionable, ladies, if you see a rainbow, chase it. You need that pot of gold to be fashionable.
So essentially, alongside this £2 magazine, to not just know what's fashionable, to actually become and be fashionable, you need £2 for the magazine and around about $8,000 for the clothes shop.
Well, yeah, exactly. If them creating an app that does this has anything to go by. Another tip, ladies: spend your entire weekends looking for buried treasure or striking oil. Who is this magazine for?